end of this, like, this is the one time I really wish to God I was wrong. Really. I made a video about this a few days ago. I said Nikon is likely going to discontinue 2 of its best lenses if Amazon.com is right. And it lists 3 lenses, and it says discontinued by manufacturer, and beside that it says yes. Nikon, you stupid goddamn fucking... 3 lenses. 3 of the absolute best lenses Nikon ever made. And they all have 3 things in common. Several things in common, I'll tell you. 3 lenses, apparently, according to Amazon, are discontinued by Nikon. The 180mm f2.8. Thank God I got 6 of those, huh? The 105mm f2 DC Nikkor. Oh wait, they just replaced that lens with a f1.4 piece of crap made in China, which renders horribly, by the way. That has well over 2 times as many elements in it. Just a junk piece of crap made in China. For $2,200, no less. And the most useful lens Nikon has ever made. The 60mm f2.8 D series. Now Nikon does have another 60mm macro lens, except it is plastic crud. You see what these lenses have in common. Now Nikon, there are some people at Nikon that I know that have more than 4 brain cells. They know that these lenses are exquisite. The problem that all of these lenses have is not a problem for you, it's a problem for Nikon. The problem that these 3 lenses that, according to Amazon, that they've discontinued have in common is that A, they're made really, really good and tougher than woodpecker lips in Japan. Hey! By people that know how to build stuff right. 2, the production costs of these lenses is astronomically higher than the labor in Southeast Asia and China. 3, the elements in these, most people don't know this fact. They think, well, these new lenses, to replace them, they have a lot more elements, so it should be more costly. No. The newer lenses aren't actually ground and polished. That's a really laborious process, and time equals money. So even though they have more elements in them, they're actually easier, cheaper, and faster to produce. So Nikon, if Amazon.com is right, and they usually are, and unless the guy over, I made a statement over on a rumor site for Nikon, and I said that they're probably discontinuing this, and I don't know if he was playing a joke on me or not. And he said, yeah, they're discontinuing this. I'm about to write an article about it. And I can never tell if those guys are being sarcastic, because I don't believe anybody. I heard from other sources in Japan that these lenses were being discontinued, which is why I made a video about it last week, or like a few days ago. So, and I just went to check all the really good lenses on Amazon, and those are the 3 that I found. 3 of the absolute best lenses Nikon has ever made, and they're discontinuing them. It says discontinued by Nikon? Yes. No, it says discontinued by manufacturer. Nikon, you are circling the toilet bowl. I mean, you're going to end up like I.B.M. I.B.M. thought I.B.M. was a big fat dude like me as a company, and they were sit back there and they were lighting their cigars with $100 bills, and they thought they were too big to fail. And then go... boom! You're going to end up just like I.B.M. You try to pull this crap on people. You just released a new speed light that costs more than the SB910, which is the SB5000. It's made in China. First serious Nikon speed light to be made in, I said serious, to be made not in Japan but China. Labor cost. Okay, you want to do that with a speed light? Fine. You take 3 hardcore professional lenses made, if you want to charge more for them, charge more for them. I knew that even if they charge more, that just the labor costs are too high, the lenses are made too well. I've been telling you people this for a long time. I said these lenses are made too good, too well, they're too durable, and the labor costs are too high, and they're made in Japan. At Nikon, the way their corporate model is that there's some pencil-pushing, cross-eyed, asshat mental midget, toilet bug, cockroaches in the upper management of Nikon that are sitting there with calculators crunching figures. It's like, well, if we make this crap in China really, really cheap, we could save $20 million a year. That's what people at I.B.M. and other big companies did. Is they actually had the people that ran the company, and then they had the visionaries, but the visionaries all died off or retired, as the company got bigger and grew in age. And so all the visionaries were left, and the only thing you had left were a bunch of nose-picking morons. So you had the people building the stuff, the nose-picking morons, pseudo-intellectual idiots with suits and ties that replaced the visionaries who all died off. And then right above them, you have the people that are responsible to the share. You're like, we're going to crunch some numbers. If we make this stuff made out of cheap plastic crap in China, we're going to make it really cheap. The figures don't lie. And then you discontinue the best stuff that you got. I mean, you've lost your GD mind. If Amazon.com is right, and like I said, they usually are. And I've been hearing things from people in Japan saying these lenses are gone. And Amazon.com says they're discontinued. Man, Nikon, you're committing seppuku. Very, very stupid, dumbass, epic, stupid, GD, dumbass cockroach move on your part. I mean, you've lost your effing mind. You just lost it. I mean, you're the one that's committing seppuku. This is what happens at big companies. They get really big, they're very successful, there's a bunch of visionaries, and then all the visionaries die off, and the only thing that's left is a bunch of cockroaches and mice and maggots, and then the company starts to crumble, and it's just like Rome, the Soviet Union. Soviet Union is a bad example. That was a disgusting communist regime. But so are all big companies, right? Man, Nikon. I mean, seriously, Nikon, you've lost your damn mind. You've lost your damn mind. Before I close this video out, if you stop making those lenses, the 3 best lenses you make, you have lost your damn mind. Your damn mind. You've lost it.